Are you aware that you deserve rest? Are you giving yourself enough rest? Aren't you missing more peaceful space in your life? If at least one of these questions made you feel hesitant about the way you rest, this is your official invitation to upgrade your relationship with rest. You can do it simply by watching this video as a first step of this process. I'll give you some questions to help you know what way of resting fits you for this moment, and then I'll guide you more deeply with some suggestions. The reason why we are doing this today is because the majority of our society still doesn't rest right and does not know how to uncover the gifts of the feminine energy which resides in all of us. We'll have to learn this eventually, so this is a beautiful opportunity to start this amazing process. Let's do it. Okay, first let's get a couple of things clear and out of the way. Your value is inherent, independent of what you achieve from societal standpoint. You're always loved, you're always guided, you're always protected. You're awesome. Whatever your perception of your situation is right now, the love within you is just always there, okay? When you don't know that, this can lead to overachievement, but now you do. So another thing I want to say is that, let's make this clear, slowing down does not mean stopping. It can simply mean making room. And this firstly promotes more room for health, which is something that is so important for all of us. Now, for what we're doing today, I will want to engage you in an exercise, which will be your first practical step to committing to this balance between rest and work. I have for you 3 questions. Each of them relates to different but significant category of rest. And so you'll have what to pick from and what to gain awareness on. When you're finished with the task, you'll be left with healthy ideas, open for further consideration. So don't worry, some of them are really simple, it's really up to you. All of it is your choice, and I'm just hoping to have a little fun in the process of bringing more awareness to what you need. Now, grab a piece of paper and pen, or just take your laptop and write there. And here you go with your first question. What is an activity that makes you feel like you are not being productive, but it feels pleasant? Keyword pleasant. And I have some examples for you to consider. You can absolutely do your own, but these can be helpful. So I wrote painting, making music, writing poems, baking, taking walks in nature, volunteering, spending peaceful time with your animals or someone else's animals. So this is just to give you an idea. This is the first category. It still is doing, let's be honest, but it definitely creates space between your focus on achieving or being productive and essentially the whole other part of your life. And this can be super helpful and also fun. So this is a very cool category. You can take it or leave it. I'd say, I feel like it's a good one to mix with the next ones. Second question is there a skill for you to gain, something you could take up as a hobby, that if repeated regularly would make you feel more relaxed in general? So my example answers are going to dance classes or qigong classes. You can look it up if you don't know what it is. I'll give you a little spelling of it on the screen. Okay, let's move on. Going on regular hiking excursions, doing yoga regularly, trying out a new strict healthy diet for a period of time, or joining a spiritual or a kind of developmental circle. This is very cool. If you find something in this category, it will make it easy for you to commit, especially if you join a group of people who do it and verbally commit to them. This will hold you kind of more accountable in a way, if that's what you need. And the third category of answers have assigned this question: what is a nice way that fits you, that allows you to incorporate more attention to your emotional well-being as a daily habit? Speaking of this, I recommend my recent video on emotions. It already includes there some suggestions, but for the sake of this video, I have example answers saying emotional check-ins. You can do it through journaling or an app. I believe there are apps that provide this option for emotional check-ins. I definitely have one. Insight Timer, for example, offers it. It's not super elaborate, but it's also helpful. Next one is deciding to work on your chakras daily for a while, practicing yoga mindfully, or maybe doing stream of consciousness daily journal entries, even though this isn't a direct way to feel the emotions as it is a mental process, but this could give room to explore them if you need something like that to start with. So this category is about emotions. It's obviously different than other categories, but I have to say here that I find this one very crucial, as emotions are very vital to your well-being, and all that connects to being more relaxed. So exploring emotions instead of suppressing them is going to bring you more vitality in and of itself. Now either pause the video and find the answer for all these 3 questions now, or you can play it over and do it later. When you are left with your 3 questions, you've already done so much. At the very least, you will have a cheat sheet for when you feel like you need more rest, like in emergency situations. And if you're wanting to take it to the level which we discussed, you'll follow through with something of your choice. I challenge you to do that, even if you feel resistance towards it. I don't want you to complicate your life through these actions. I really want this to be in alignment with you and for it to obviously serve you. That's my intention. So with me having said all that and given you the material, now it's your turn to take your well-being in your own hands. I have a couple of videos that also support your well-being, so make sure to check my video page and choose intuitively what else you need to hear. I wish you all best on your well-being journey. Thank you for hanging out with me, and till next time.